Godzilla looks like your mom. Yes, I recycled that joke. Welcome back to another video. That's right. Today I'm not going to be reviewing something. Today I will be doing a Godzilla tier list based on all the Godzilla designs, or at least the major ones. Come on. To be fair, there's quite a lot. A couple months ago I did a Super Sentai / Power Rangers themed tier list, and you guys really seemed to enjoy it. So I was like, you know what? Let me run it back with Godzilla. Who knows? Maybe next I'll rank the actual Godzilla films or Transformers. But the point is, I had a lot of fun with that video. This is going to be a pretty long video, so let's just get started. Okay, here are the tiers we are working with today. So at the top we have Godzilla, but emphasis on the God, right? Then we have Coolzilla. You know, he's not a Godzilla. He's still pretty banging though. He's pretty cool, right? We got Midzilla. Obviously, you know, he's middle of the ground. He's not the best. He could be better. He could also be worse. He's just kind of there. Then we have your mom. Below average, you know, had more potential. Didn't really utilize it. Then we have TriStar. Obviously, pretty trash. You know, it's pretty bad design. And then the worst of the worst, Manila. Yes, this abomination of a thing. We're just not even. Yeah. Just fucking look at him. This thing is disgusting. First up, we have Showa Goji, aka 1954 Godzilla. Yes, this is the one that started it all. It's obviously very iconic. It did a lot of iconic things, but let's be for real here. There's a lot better Godzilla designs out there. So for this sake, we're gonna put him in Cool Godzilla. You know, he honestly changed the way Godzilla is. I mean, he is the original Godzilla. You know. So obviously we gotta pay respect to the myth right here. God damn, those eyes are so creepy. Next up we have Gyukushu Goji, aka 1955 Godzilla, aka Godzilla Raised Again, and honestly, this is a pretty fire suit. I really like the design. It took what the original was and I think improved upon it. It made it a lot more intimidating. I really like the extra spikiness this boy has. He's got an even longer tail. He's a lot more spiky. Big neck though. Is it better than the original? I really like the teeth. They're definitely leaning more towards the cat design with this one. But I think honestly, we have to be very critical here. We're gonna go put it in Midzilla. It's not the most memorable suit. Let's be fair. Next up, we have the King Goji suit, aka the suit that was used in Godzilla vs. King Kong. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of this suit. Eyes are incredibly unsettling. The proportions are a lot better this suit. You can definitely see that they added the bigger thighs. It's more of that classic Godzilla proportions. But still, with that being said, it just isn't really all that good. It's not too memorable. There's not a lot to remember here. The atomic breath is looking a lot better. So with that being said, we are gonna put King Goji in Midzilla. Is it above Gyukushu Goji? No. Nah. Next, we have Mosu Goji, aka 1964 Goju, aka 1964 Godzilla, aka the Godzilla that was used in Mothra vs. Godzilla, Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, and scenes in Ebrai, Horror of the Deep. And this suit is a lot better. We're definitely seeing a vast improvement. The eyes are still very clunky. Goddamn. I don't know what this boy is seeing, man. He is stuck looking up. In general, I think the suit's a lot better. Is it? Oh, man. Okay. See, now that I'm looking at it, I'm a little conflicted. Because I think the suit itself was better on the last one. But the face is slightly better. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. We're gonna... You know what? We're putting him at your mom. Okay. Next we have probably one of the more iconic suits. This is Daisen no Goji. This was used in Invasion of Astro Monster and Ebrai Horror of the Deep. And I don't know about you, but I do have a lot of nostalgia for this suit. I think this suit was a vast improvement in terms of where the suit would go and the capabilities of Godzilla. Obviously, it did the infamous Godzilla dance. It was a lot more interactive. It had more emotion to it. And just look, they finally got better eyes. We are putting Daisen no Goji in Coolzilla, and it is definitely going to go above Showa Goji, 100%. Yeah, that's pretty good. Next up, we have Musuko Goji, which was used in probably one of the worst Godzilla films I've ever seen, Son of Godzilla. And Jesus Christ, does the quality of the suit reflect the quality of the film? This suit is terrible. Honestly, dude, the proportions are so off, dude. Why are his eyes so big? Oh my god, bro, dude. Nah, this fool needs to go to rehab. Cause what the fuck is this? Look at him! Just look at how fucking ugly he is. Yeah. Honestly, we're gonna be very critical here. This is going to Manila, you know? Son of Godzilla also debuted in Manila. It's fair that he goes with his son in the fucking bin, the trash can, where he belongs. Next up, we have Soshingeki Koji, which was used in Godzilla Destroys All Monsters, All Monsters Attack, Godzilla vs. Hedorah, and Godzilla vs. Gigan. So it's fair to say that this one has definitely been used a lot, and I think this is one of the better Showa designs. This is, when you think of Showa Godzilla, this is the suit that you're probably thinking of. Obviously, between films, they would adjust things here and there, but in a general sense, this is what you were looking at, and it's a vast improvement from the Son of Godzilla suit. I don't think it's as good as the Astro Monsters suit, but at least they fixed the proportions a lot more than they did with the last one. The face is still a little bit clunky, it's still a little bit wonky, but I think that's what kind of gives this suit charm, is its style and how silly it looks, because that's kind of the direction that Showa Godzilla was in at this point, you know. And there's a lot to love with this suit. The neck is really, really long in an weird way. The eyes are always kind of crossed. He's a little bit funny looking, but that's what gives him charm. I think I'm going to be very nice to this guy, and we are going to put him in Coolzilla. Yeah, Coolzilla, why not? Okay, next we have Meguro Goji, and this suit was used in Godzilla vs. Megalon, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, Terror Mechagodzilla, and the 1973 Toho television series Zone Fighter. So this suit's also been used a lot. As you can see by this image, I mean, this image really makes the suit look good. I mean, the lighting, you make it look intimidating, but if you really, really look at the suit, it's just kind of adorable. He's so cute. I mean, look at how stumpy he looks. He's so chubby and tiny. And like, look at his little face. Oh my god. This guy has literally committed genocide, but he's so adorable. Oh my god, he's eating a cross. Is this not the most adorable thing you've seen? Come on. We gotta put him in, we're gonna put him in Midzilla. I'm starting to see a trend here. I think I'm playing this a little too safe. I'm really gonna have to be critical. Okay. I'm gonna have to move some people down. Meguro Goji is top of Midzilla, I think. You know what? 1955 Yakushu Goju is definitely gonna go down here, Mom. Not as good as Mosu Goju, but I think that's fair. Okay, 1960 Goju is also going down. Yeah. Okay. Now we're being a little bit more fair here. Okay. Next up, we have Marvel Comics Godzilla, which only lasted from 1977 to 1979. I don't know how true that is. I'm literally just reading this off of Google. I've never read this comic, but honestly, this design, it kind of slaps. It kind of slaps, dude. Bro, especially here, the dark green with the red eyes. Okay, I'm not a fan of the beer belly. I think his face is a little too dinosaur-y looking for me. It's less Godzilla and more just T-Rex. But bro, the red eyes, they kind of go crazy. You can't lie to me. Here, he's just a straight-up dinosaur. That's not even Godzilla. It's just a dino. And honestly, in terms of a Godzilla design, because I think that's what we should really be focusing on, it's not all that good. So I think I'm gonna put him in TriStar. Yeah. Okay, next up we have the 1978 Hanna-Barbera Godzilla from the Godzilla TV show that existed. Jesus, wow, no, this is stinky. No. Everything is wrong about this. The proportions, the face, the dorsal fins, everything, the tail. Oh no. Is this supposed to be Manila or something? Who the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What the actual fuck? This is not Godzilla. Why is fire coming out of his mouth? No. We're not gonna do that. Okay, see now we're back to form and function. This is 84 Goji, aka Godzilla 1984, and honestly, it's not as good as I initially remember it to be. I think the Heisei era is definitely the best era of Godzilla, but this suit is kind of stinky. I mean, if you know anything about the behind the scenes of this movie, they tried to make an animatronic for it, and it didn't work. And what ended up happening is that the animatronic eyes would just kind of shift off to the side, which is why you have frames like this in the movie, and why his head looks like this. Bro does not know where to look. You could definitely tell what they were trying to go for here, and I think in the next couple films they definitely improve upon it. And look, he's got potential to look good. I mean, this screenshot makes him look decent, but in general though, it's not all that good. So I think I'm gonna have to put him in. I'm gonna put him in Your Mom. He's not as bad as the comic one, but still not good. And he's the bottom of Your Mom. Your Mom's the bottom. So now we have the Bio Goji suit, aka the suit that was used in Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, and this suit is a lot better than the last one. A lot better. They definitely improved upon the face, especially. I think his head is still a little bit too small for the body. You could really see it in this image. He's now more thighs than anything. And if you know Godzilla, this is obviously a very common trope within Godzilla. But still, his face is a little too big. His proportions are a little wonky, but you can't not love his little teeth sticking out and his little stumpy nose. I think the suit in general is pretty adorable, even with the tiny head. I like it a lot though. I like it a lot. And he's got the cat ears. Oh, I love the cat ears. The eyes are also a lot better. He's just such a little cute little dude. I mean, look at him. Look at him. Yeah, you just want to pet him. I don't think I want to pet Godzilla, but either way, he is gonna go in Coolzilla. He's gonna be the second one on here. Yeah. Now we have Bato Goji. He was used in Godzilla vs. Mothra, and now we're getting into peak Heisei. Criticisms I had from the last one improved here. Face a lot better, shape a lot better, proportions a lot better. Big thighs, classic Godzilla. Can't not have big thighs. And you'll notice this as you see that the Heisei suits, the eyes slowly become more and more evil, and he's got these really big black pupils and this yellow ring around his eyes, and it makes him look so creepy yet so cool. And when you look at him from a distance, those eyes really pop out to you, and I really like that. He's a thick little boy, but I like him a lot. I really do like him a lot. And for that, we're gonna put him at the top of Coolzilla. Is he is he Godzilla worthy? I don't think so. I think there's a lot more we're gonna see that has capabilities of being that worthy. So now we have Rado Goji. This was used. Wow, an earthquake just happened. Oh, it's still happening. That was crazy. I caught that on camera. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. So this is Rado Goji. This was used in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. Like I said about the eyes, the yellow's becoming more yellow, and he's looking good. But in all honesty, the rest of the suit's just alright. It's very similar. You have some. Wow, this makes it look kind of fire. Yeah, he's just gonna stay in Coolzilla. I feel like I'm being way too lenient. I don't know, man. We're gonna have to drop some people down. Okay, Showa Goji, he's going to top of Midzilla. King Goji is going down to Your Mom. And yeah, we'll keep it like that for now. Moji Godzilla, I don't know. This is the Heisei Godzilla. This was used in Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla and Godzilla vs. Destroyer. Wow, this suit is beautiful. I think this screenshot, this tells you everything you need to know. The silhouette, the bright dorsal fins, the claws that stand out, the yellow eyes, the bleeding yellow eyes. Oh my god. This is it right here. Okay, proportions wise, we know this is thick thighs Goji. Heisei Godzilla has definitely been defined by the thick thighs, but it works, and this suit does everything well. I think it takes the last couple of suits and just keeps on improving upon it. Wow, it looks good. I think it's time, guys. This is our first Godzilla. That's it. And of course, this suit is essentially the same thing as the Desu Goji suit, aka the suit that was used in Godzilla vs. Destoroyah. I think you guys know where I'm gonna put this. This suit is flames, literally. He's filled with radiation right now and is bleeding from his body. But bro, look at him. Look at the eyes, dude. The fucking eyes. Jesus, oh my god. The eyes are burning. They burn into my soul. This suit is the final suit in the Heisei era, and it is the peak of Heisei era suits and designs and all Godzilla designs up until this point. Look at him, bro. Tell me this is not the most badass Godzilla design you've seen. For that, we've got to put him. We've got to put him up top. Like, you know, he's definitely top of Godzilla. Like, this is the epitome of Godzilla. This is so fire, so fire. And the smoke that comes out of his body, you can see it. You can see a little bit here. Oh, this is a better image. Yeah, this is good. This is really, really nice. All right, so now we have this guy. You know what? As a dinosaur and a Godzilla character, not Godzilla himself, a character in the Godzilla universe franchise, I think it works. And I think what they did in Final Wars with retconning this as not being Godzilla and just Zilla was a fantastic idea. From that standpoint, it's not a bad design. It looks cool, you know. He's a very intimidating dinosaur. Now, as a Godzilla design, he's not as bad as the Manila Son of Godzilla suit, but there's a reason. There's a tier called TriStar. He belongs where that is. This is a suit from the Godzilla series, and it is obviously a sequel to the TriStar Godzilla, and it's a lot better. I won't lie to you, this is actually pretty cool. Like I said, as a Godzilla design, it's not the best. As its own character, it works a lot better. With that being said, I think this particular version is a lot better than the movie. His color scheme's a lot more Godzilla-like. He does look pretty cool, but I can't put him any higher than TriStar. As much as I like this suit, as a Godzilla suit and a Godzilla design, I'm not a big fan of it. You know what? I'll be nice. We're gonna put him in your mom. We're gonna put him in your mom. We gotta give him a little bit of credit. Now we've got Mira Goji, aka the Godzilla suit that was used in Godzilla 2000 Millennium and Godzilla vs. Megaguirus. Look. When the trailer for Godzilla X Kong came out, a lot of people were shit talking the pink Godzilla design. Y'all have never seen a Godzilla movie, cause this right here, bro, this was the shit, man. You want to talk about pink on Godzilla, bro? This is flames, and we're gonna get to that new design. That new design is fire. We'll get there, but bro, this is the one that started it all. Look at how edgy it is, man, bro. This is full-fledged cat Godzilla as well. You see, he's got the cat ears, he's got the little big teeth. His eyes are a lot better. He's a little spiky boy. Y'all were shit talking the new one, but everybody be loving this suit. For that reason, he is gonna go up on Coolzilla. He's top of Coolzilla. Now we've got GMK Goji, which was the suit used in the movie with the longest Godzilla title. Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack. That was a very unnecessary name, but still. Okay, but this is the suit. It's not the best suit. If you don't know what happens in this movie, Godzilla, this is basically his ghost. This is the ghost of 1954 Godzilla. That's why he has the very wide eyes. With that being said, though, it's not working for me. I think he looks very clunky. The torso to stomach area looks very baggy. I'm not too big of a fan of the way he's standing and talks. So I think I'm gonna have to put him in TriStar. Now we've got Kiryu Goji, which was a suit used in Godzilla Against Mechagodzilla and Godzilla Tokyo SOS. And this is a really solid suit and design. I like the really long tail. I think it works for this suit. He's very cat-like, you know. He's very reminiscent of Godzilla 2000, right? It's a fun suit. The dorsal fins are still very, very spiky. The proportions are good. It's working. It's working for me. Honestly, it's working. The claws look really good on the hands and feet. In general, I like the silhouette of the suit, and like I said, I really like the long tail. It makes him scarier because he just looks that much bigger, especially when he's wrecking stuff with it. So I think this is a really good design. And for that, we are gonna put him in Coolzilla. We're gonna put him actually second one in Coolzilla. I was thinking there. I was like, is he better than Goji? But the pink will never not be cool on that one. Now we've got Final Goji. This was the suit used in Godzilla Final Wars, and it's a solid suit. I know a lot of people like this suit. It's not my personal favorite. I think his tail's a little short. It's almost as good as the last suit, but not as good. It just lacks the sauce. I think the eyes look cool on this one. The red eyes, but you also don't see the suit for them long in the movie. Kind of mid. It's just kind of in the middle. We're gonna put him at Midzilla. We're gonna put him right there. So this Godzilla suit, I'm not the most familiar with it. It's from a TV show or video game. I'm looking at the Godzilla wiki and I'm a little bit confused. Just says it was a Gojiran and an RP character used by Galibon the Destroyer. If you know what this is, please let me know down in the comments. But as the design itself, this is it's based on the GMK suit. We're just gonna put him down here. We don't need to bring him up. Now we've got Legendary Goji. Obviously, this was debuted in 2014. It was the first American produced Godzilla after TriStar. It's a pretty solid design. There's a lot more inspiration from real life animals that is not just dinosaurs. They've got a lot of turtle influence, a lot of elephant influence, and in general, it's a solid design. A lot of people don't like how chunky he is, but I think I've really grown accustomed to him over the years, and he's got a really, really cool, menacing face, and obviously, with the way these movies are produced, he looks really good, and in this film especially, he looks really, really strong. So he's gonna go up there. He's definitely gonna be in Coolzilla. I'm gonna put him third. Actually, put him second. Not as good as Goji. Never. So now we're moving on to Shin Godzilla, which has multiple forms in the movie as he evolves as the movie goes on. This is his first form. Look, Shin Godzilla is a good film. I really like Shin Godzilla. But most of his designs suck, honestly. And we'll get to the final form. Nah, this first one is not it for me. He's going to Manila. Okay, the second form is better. It's just so it's unsettling, which I know is what they were going for. Not for me. Not as bad as the first one. We're gonna put him in TriStar. Actually, no. TriStar's too nice. He's going still Manila. They've just put it on wrong. They've missed a form. They've missed his form. His second form. We've only got the first one and the third one here. What the heck? Okay, whatever. Still not good. Third form. Still don't like it. He looks like a penis. Now we've got his actual form, the Shin Godzilla form. The one that most people associate this movie with. And this is definitely an interesting Godzilla design. It's a lot more different than other Godzilla designs. And the film was really good in what it was trying to do. And I think this film, and I think this design really captures the creepy aspect of Godzilla. This is terrifying. The fact that he can shoot lasers from anywhere in his body is kind of scary, and how they shoot in different directions is really terrifying. His face is probably the creepiest aspect. He's got these very tiny eyes, big ass mouth. Not feeling the tiny arms. I think they're a little silly looking. But the red bleeding in between the black / charcoal color that he has on him really, really stands out. And in the film you see it really pop here. Like with this, he really looks like he's bleeding. And it was confirmed by director Hideaki Anno, aka Daddy, that he's in constant pain in this state, and that's why there is so much red on him, because it's almost like his skin is being torn apart. Probably the creepiest Godzilla design. If you saw this in real life, you would definitely shit your pants too. I mean, who wouldn't? So we're gonna put him in Coolzilla. Dude, I'm not getting over Mirror Goji. He's not leaving yet. So now we have Goji, aka Godzilla, that showed up in the 3 animated movies produced by Netflix, also known as Godzilla Earth. It's a design. I like the face. I like the spiky aspect to the face. He's a plant though. For how big he is, the face is what makes it work, because he has these really tiny eyes, and when he moves the eyes, it feels like whoa. It feels like a pretty big thing considering his mass and how slow he is. But in a general sense though, I don't like this design, and I think this picture just sums it all up. He's very clunky, and I don't know how he walks around with those tiny little paws that he calls feet, unless he uses his tail as a 3rd foot. Still, not feeling it. He's going to your mom. Nah, he's going to TriStar. Right there. This is 2019 Godzilla, aka Godzilla from Godzilla King of the Monsters. It's pretty much the same as the 2014 one. It's a little better. He's gotten a little bit of an upgrade. The dorsal fins are more accurate to traditional Godzilla media. Obviously these are toys, but this image shows it a lot better. So it's just, it's just a little bit better than the last one. There's not really much more of a change besides that. His claws are a little bit longer on his feet. Maybe he's a little slimmer. His tail's a little longer as well. We're only gonna put him above the other legendary one just because it's just a minor upgrade. Where did I put the legendary one? Put him right here. Yeah, go right there. Yeah. Okay, now we have Snow Godzilla, who briefly showed up in a movie called Shin Kaleon. If you don't know what this movie is, it's every pop culture reference ever in an anime. That's all you need to know. But yeah, this is Snow Godzilla. I think this is a really, really good design. The white over the black really works. The proportions are very, very good. It reminds me a lot of the Heisei suit, and I like the yellow eyes. They stand out. Sucks we didn't get to see him for too long. Still, it's a pretty cool suit. So we're gonna put him in. Nah. You know what? Just because we didn't see him all that much, we're gonna have to put him in Midzilla. No. I feel like even that's too. I like this suit a lot, but it didn't get a chance to really show off. So we have to be critical. We have to put him in your mom. Okay, so now we've moved on to Godzilla Singular Point, and I know what you're thinking. This is not Godzilla. Well, yes, it is. Like Shin Godzilla, Singular Point also wanted to do a thing of have multiple Godzilla designs, and he evolves through the series. So this is his first form. Also known as Aquatilis. It's a lot better than Shin Godzilla's first form, let's be fair. Still, it's not a Godzilla yet. Put him in TriStar. Whatever, right? So here's the second design from Godzilla's Singular Point. Still not Godzilla. Yeah, this design's a little iffy. I think the first one's a little bit better. We're gonna put him in Manila. We're just gonna casually put him there. Here's his third design. This is a pretty cool one. He's still not Godzilla, but I'm really digging the color scheme and the texture. I'm surprised we haven't seen a Godzilla in this colorway, but I'm digging it. The blue with the beige and the red on the back, it's working for me. Obviously, he's still, in terms of proportions, isn't there yet, but it's not too bad. We're gonna put him up here. We're gonna put him right there. It's definitely better than that one. Move this boy down up here, and then that one's staying down there. Okay, now we've moved on to the final Godzilla design, also known as Godzilla Ultima. This is the Godzilla design of the show. There's clearly a lot of inspiration here from Shin Godzilla. Obviously, besides the evolution stuff, he's got the opening mouth. This is not a bad design. There's just one glaring issue with the design. As you know, Heisei Era Godzilla had some pretty big thighs, right? Some pretty big ones, right? But this guy tops the cake. He's very bottom heavy. I think he's a little too bottom heavy, which sucks because everything else about him is pretty cool. Maybe not the opening mouth. I think it worked for the Shin Godzilla, but not for this. Yeah, his proportions are very wonky though, which brings him down a couple points, and that sucks. Cause look at him here. This is badass. But we're gonna have to put him in your mom. We will put Ultima Godzilla in your mom. So this is Godzilla in Gigan Rex Godzilla, which, if you don't know, is a short film on the Godzilla YouTube channel, so you can check it out for free. It is loosely connected to the Heisei era Godzilla. I say loosely because, spoilers, at the end of Heisei era Godzilla and Godzilla vs. Destroyer, Godzilla dies and his son Godzilla Jr. becomes the new Godzilla. And this film is a love letter to that. A lot of people are saying it's not canon. To me, it's head canon, but guess what? You can form your own opinion, do whatever you want. With that being said though, this design is not the greatest. I think the textures are a little bit off. He's very bumpy in an uncomfortable way for me. He's got a lot of teeth, very yellow eyes. Still, I think it's a good short film. He's going in top of TriStar. Don't worry, we're almost done. We've made it to Modern Godzilla, as we have Tove's newest and probably one of the greatest Godzilla designs, Godzilla -1. What can I say about this design that hasn't already been said? Everybody has seen this. This design is beautiful, especially when he's going to shoot his atomic blast and the tails pop out and then pop back in. It's really cool, and it lights up blue, and it's kind of sexy, and the proportions are good. Big thighs, but still works. I think we gotta put him. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. He is going to Godzilla. Yep. Yeah. He's going second. That felt good. And finally, we have made it to the most recent Godzilla design, Godzilla 2024 in Godzilla X Kong. This design slaps. Y'all weren't fucking with the pink at first until you saw the movie and you were like, yo, he's kind of cooking. And I'm like, yo, he been cooking, bro. This was in 2000, in Godzilla 2000, and now you're getting him again. Adam Wingard, you've done a masterclass here, because this design is fire. There's one issue that I have with the design. I think making him a little top heavy, removing his little gut, I don't like that. I like my Godzillas a little tanky, and I miss his gut. But still, it's a really, really fun design. I think the dorsal fin shapes are also different, but it works for this. It's a lot different, and I like the extra accents of pink and the way the pink pops out in like the eyes and like different parts of his body. I think this is a really, really fun design, and I hope they use it again for the future. And I'm really hoping they take it a step further and, you know, keep the design, change the color. I'd love to see a purple Godzilla, but this design on its own though does a lot for me. It really, really does a lot for me. So I'm gonna put it in Godzilla. And wow, oh wow, okay. This is a long video. This is a really long video, but we've made it. This is my official Godzilla design ranking. I'm looking at it. Obviously, I was going back and forth with a lot of these. But in general, though, I think this is a good list. I think I'm happy with where these are at. You know, the top 4, beautiful. Those are all gorgeous. Obviously, I have an affinity for Heisei Godzilla. Coolzilla, you know what? I'm going to make an executive decision right now. Mira Goji, I know I've been kissing up to him. I gotta put him in Godzilla. I wasn't sure if he was worthy. I was wrong. He is worthy. So these top 5 have definitely got to be some of the best Godzilla designs out there, in my opinion. Coolzilla obviously has a lot in there too, and for good reason. I mean, Shin Godzilla, King of the Monsters Godzilla, Legendary, right? Kiryu Godzilla, they're really, really good designs. Midzilla is a lot more Showa. I think Showa, in general, the designs, it's not that they're good, but they fit the style of the movies, and I think there's a lot of nostalgia for them, and there's a lot of care they put into these suits. And obviously these are the building blocks of Godzilla. These were the initial films, and so I think it's fair to put them there. Obviously I put 1954 Goji there. Sorry, I had to. Your Mom, these designs are below average. They're not terrible. They're not good though. They're not the most memorable in my opinion. I think there's better designs and what they're trying to convey. TriStar, not really the best. There's a lot left to be desired. Some of them also just aren't fully Godzilla designs, so by default I think they just have to belong there. And then finally, Manila. Yeah, Manila's okay. Let me just sounds about right. But wow, thank you for joining me as I talk about Godzilla and tier list. So if you haven't already, check out Godzilla. All of them, any of them, none of them, it's up to you. But if you want to have fun with this tier list, I will link it down in the description below. So, as per usual, thank you, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch me talk about a dinosaur with some thick thighs. Yeah. And until next time, see you, Space Cowboys.